So you did take on Governor Newsom when they were, trying to, I think, get him out of office for the extreme COVID regulations that he put in place. It seemed to apply to Californians, but not to him. That French Laundry looked like a pretty nice place, so he wasn't feeling the impact. But you did well for the time that you got in. So talk a little bit how you're taking that experience and really implementing it in your run for president.
Well, Governor, I never thought I'd run for anything. I ran for third grade class president, and yes, I won that one, so I'm batting 500. But people approached me that I respect, and so I decided to do it. I got in with just 8 weeks left. In 8 weeks, I raised $27 million, more than the other 45 rivals on the replacement side combined.
That's not easy to do.
It's not. And I got 3.5 million votes. California has 58 counties. On the replacement side, I carried 57 of 58 counties. The only one I lost was San Francisco, and lost that by 149 votes. By any stretch, it was an extraordinary, extraordinary race. And the issues were, as you pointed out, the way California shut down the state in a more draconian way than anybody else did. Meanwhile, Gavin Newsom was at this restaurant called the French Laundry, which I had never heard of. I thought it was where you took your tux to get it cleaned. He's sitting up there, incurred a $12,000 wine tab. Now, I don't know that much about wines. I love my occasional glass of red wine, but I assure you he was not drinking Mad Dog 2020. And then we have a huge homeless problem, crime problem. Schools are near the bottom. People are leaving California for the very first time. And because of the marriage between the left and the environmentalists that don't like any kind of construction, California has 1 million fewer housing units than it should have. As a result, the price of a home in California is 175% above the national average, which is the primary reason why people leave. There's a magazine called CEO Magazine, and they talk to business people about what's the best state in which to do business, what's the worst. And for the entirety of the magazine, they've been around 15, 20 years, California has been judged to be the worst state in which to do business, year after year after year. Yeah. The taxes, the regulations, the idiotic laws that they keep on passing. We've got a reparations panel in California. There's also a panel that determines, if you are a fast food restaurant owner, there is a panel that determines what your wages of your employees are. I kid you not.
It's crazy.
I kid you not.
It's just crazy. It's ridiculous.
Gavin Newsom signed a bill to require every publicly held corporation headquartered in California to have a member of the LGBTQIA plus community on its board of directors. Never mind the 14th Amendment.
Yeah.
There is a bill he signed. If you are a large toy store seller, you have to have a gender-neutral aisle, so that when your parents come and they want you to buy, I guess, a gender-neutral toy, you can have a safe space where you can buy that. Yeah. He signed a law that requires every high school graduate to have a course in ethnic studies. I can go on and on. Name the brain-dead policy or bill. If you own a gasoline-powered car in California, by the year 2035, you want to buy another one, you can't. Yeah. He's banned gasoline-powered leaf blowers, gasoline-powered lawn blowers. California used to be headquartered to all the top 10 oil and gas producers in America. Now it's headquartered to none. Yeah. They treat you as a business person like a villain. They treat villains like victims. Yeah. And he's got all these soft on crime DAs, so that he's he endorsed an initiative to lower a bunch of categories of crime from violent to non-violent offenses. So if you have engaged in serial arson, you have committed a non-violent offense. Attack on a police officer is a non-violent offense. Rape of an intoxicated victim is a non-violent offense in California. I kid you not.
I know.
Plus the bill that allows you to steal up to $1,000, not just a day, but per store. And if you get caught, they write you a ticket. And because we have no bail, they call it cashless bail. It's no bail.
Illinois just implemented. Bad news.
There's zero chance of you going to jail.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Well, we've done just
shockingly, crime has gone up.
Yeah, just the opposite in the state of Iowa. So